continue analyzing this hand with a strategy, we can make a quick run of the hand to see the outcome.
Right.
Or maybe because we can replay it later. If another player was the opener, then it would be a whole different hand, even when the tile would be in the same place, by only changing how the rotation would be. Okay, so this player now would normally play a double 3. And the reason, I mean, very tough players would do this, would square to 1, because you have an extra 1 which happens to go to be 1-6, which is a very strong 1, and because your partner presented 1 as a good to develop thing. So you can either choose to save yourself and play a 3 and let it run, because now your only problem is double 2, or you could, since this 3 was introduced by the player under you, and you know that there might be a great chance that this repeats, that it goes back again, and then you can double yourself, you can choose and square to 1s, which is the really professional play to make. Because why? 2 reasons. First of all, because since your partner communicated that he might be interested in developing 1s, and you have an extra 1 which happens to be 1-6, which is your opening tile, and the one that you now control, this game would lead to this one.
Oh, I get it, because now you're pretty sure about having a 1 to give
a 6, which is also
to your
strong.
friend.
Which is also strong. Okay, so we play here. This player plays a 2, because he's forced to. And now this player...
He plays very quickly.
Yes.
To say, I have no options.
No more options.
Right. Please don't give me any ones.
So this player now can do 2 things. Can play a 4, which is opening a new suit. He is still missing 1-4, so that could be a combination with his partner. Or he could double and let it run like that, because you have to put that double into play, because it might be a danger that you might not be able to take it out. That it might be stuck. Now, out of reasoning, you would ask, I got 2 1s out there, 1-4 and 1-6. Which do you think is your partner more likely to have? 1-6, because he opened a double 6.
Yeah.
So
you can actually see you got 1, 2, 3.
The 2 you have
4, 5,
6, and 7.
Somewhere
is 1-4 and 1-6 are out there.
Right.
My partner just squared to 1s. He has at least 1 more 1, and which is that? It's got to be 6, because he opened a double 6. So the chances are that he has 1-6, and that 1-4 is in his hand or in this guy's hand, because this guy played fast already, so he doesn't have more 1. So we're not gonna run the risk of playing a 4 here and finding out that this guy can square to 4 and they can change the whole game.
Yeah.
No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna double quietly here, and this man is gonna play either 4 or a 5. Now, what do we remember? What we remember from when this man played his first 6. He played 6-5 with firm.
Right.
So he played firmly.
5s.
So what are we going to do now? We're not going to play the 4. We're going to force the guy to cover their own 4 or not, but we're going to play our partner's 5, because this is the first tile that he played firmly.
We want to give him back 5.
His 5. But I went fast on that too.
Because you're signaling you've got 2 5s.
You got 2 more 5s. Okay, this player can only play the 6.
No.
Okay?
And which he likes, because he's giving
this is what he played for. He solved the problem. His partner was able to play double 1, which is a dangerous tile, and he now plays his 6, which is a strong suit. This player has a 6 that he can cover, but by giving a 2, which his partner has already killed fast.
Right.
So all the 2s remaining are in the hands of the enemy. We're not going to play that 2 in here.
Although it would block the 6.
But it doesn't. But it doesn't matter.
It's too early.
Because if you block it yourself, your partner doesn't have any 2s. How do you know that? Because he played fast on here.
Yeah.
And if you gave out a 2, they got 4 2s. So now that we have probably the 6s plus 4 2s, it will be too much to have. This is a cornerstone tile here. So he's gonna go and double here.
Oh, okay. Not changing the situation.
Not changing the situation. Now this guy has to play either blank or 4. he knows that 4, since his partner played 1-6 rapidly, 4 is here. He might try to play a 4 to see if he can force this player to give out a 1 or not. But he shouldn't play blank, because blank is a combination of a 5. If you play, both are, by the way, I'm sorry. Both combinations are.
We don't have any blanks out there.
We don't have any. We don't have any 4s, and both those 5s are missing. 5, 4, 5. So the guy basically has to go with his strongest suit. I would play the 4 here.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
and you would have paused.
Yeah.
Because
you paused to indicate you have another 6.
Okay. You didn't know which 6 to play.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now this player who is not going to block the 5 because his partner has 5-4, can double here, and so he gets rid of a double. It so happens that the opener passes, doesn't have any.
He got blocked.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this guy now takes a little time and squares to 5. So this
blocked. Wow.
No, he didn't block it.
There's 5
and
in both places.
And that's a square of 5.
That's what you guys call a square of 5.
A square of 5.
He maybe didn't know that there's no 5s over on the
Well, he must
player.
suppose that because his friend played these 2-5 firmly too.
Yeah.
So they have the 5s.
So I'm going to give my partner.
So I'm gonna play.
Lots of
I'm gonna
5s.
play this 3 again because I played it here at the beginning.
Right.
He covered it. He didn't double. I have no information whether my I know that he has another 6. It can be 6 white or 6-2, and I know that he has another 4 because he now paused here to play to cover 4. So that could be 4-3 or it could be 4-2. We don't know yet, but I'm gonna give it 3. So this guy is going to probably double.
I got a pass over here.
You got a pass in there. This man is going to give it 3. A 4. I am going to play that 4-1 because I'm getting rid of my tiles. Pass, 1. And now we present with a distinct possibility of blocking a game, jam game. If I play this, the game is closed.
Yeah, because everybody's played the. And you might do that because.
And now you have to count how many points are there between you and your friend.
So you don't know how many 6s are out there.
I know everything now.
Yeah.
I know everything. This is how I know.
Okay.
I have this tile. My partner does not have a 3. So 3-2 is not his. My partner does not have a double 2 or a strong suit in 2s because he would have played his 2s in here and he chose not to.
Right.
My partner have 1-4 and that 4 should be 4 blank because if he had 4-2, then if he had 4-2 and he has 6-2 and he had more 2s, he would have played 2s in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we think that we and they have a 6. They have a 6. Right. So it's easy. Jammed. You
figure because you're also got a low score.
Very low one. So it's now 15 and these guys are 12, 18, 23. That's now, 38 for me.
You actually count them up.
Yeah, you add both team styles and whoever has the least amount of points or tips wins the hand.
So even though you're partners, you're getting the points, not your partner.
No. We are getting the points. We are a team. Team A versus Team B.
Okay.
So we as a team has only 15 points. They have 23 points. So we win and we add up both points. 15 and 23, 38, and now we have 38 points on a 200 points goal.
Oh, you don't subtract these?
No. You
to get
add
a difference.
Them. The idea of the game is that you count as many points as you're able to leave outside the skeleton.
Interesting. See, this is totally opposite from, say, hearts or something like that.
Yeah.
Because
This is the game of dominoes. Mm-hmm. That's the game of dominoes. Okay,
Yeah.
that's one hand. Make a pause.
Yeah.